back home. Whatever am I gonna do? Okay, let's talk to some people. I haven't actually spoke to Anna at all, so I guess she's next on my list. Here we are again. She told me to meet her here, so she's got to be around somewhere. The production facility had many different wings, covering everything from research to processing in addition to production. It was easy to get lost if you didn't know where you were going. I heard some commotion in the distance, and when I approached, I was surprised to see not only Anna, but Remy as well. They seemed to be in the middle of a heated conversation. I thought it would be inappropriate to approach now, so I made several paces back, out of their field of vision, but still close enough. I'm gonna eavesdrop! What's good? Listen in on that. Okay, we have heard the rumours. Ooh. So you come to me on the basis of rumours? Is that how you operate? What do you want from me? This is not the first time you've been in trouble, you know. They might not be so lenient with you this time. I don't know what you're talking about. What's she been up to, Anna? Consider this a warning. You should proceed carefully for your own good. Are you threatening her? Remy, don't be like that. If you wanted to threaten me, at least you could have done was send someone more intimidating. You may be larger than I am, but even I can see you're just a big coward. Wow. You wouldn't dare put your dirty claws on me. I wouldn't. I'm here as a courtesy to you, not to threaten or intimidate. Do with that information as you will. You know we'll be back, and if they find anything, there will be consequences. Do you think I care? This attitude of yours is not helpful. Neither are you. Wow. Well, I've said what I came to say. Good luck. Whatever. Wow, Anna's feisty. Alright. Remy turned to leave and started walking in my direction. I ducked behind a pillar, and when he went past, I wasn't sure if he'd seen me. Either way, he left, and I was safe to approach. Yeah, hey Anna. Hey. Wait, how long have you been there? I saw everything. Not that it matters much anyway. It's just part of the course for me. I know, Remy, what's the problem? The nerve of that guy. He probably wouldn't be so uptight if it wasn't for that thing with his girlfriend a few years ago. But I don't care about him. It's his superiors that are the problem. They don't like me and the research I'm doing. They cite their traditions and values, claiming that those are what have kept us alive for so long. If anything were to change, it would obviously fracture the base that this society is built on, causing it all to collapse, tear apart families, and allow all hell to break loose. Wow, she's got a thing for the dramatic, hasn't she? At least if you believe the old-timers who keep repeating these phrases. And all that nonsense. Because of my research, valuable research that could save lives, mind you. What are you up to? I could show you sometime, but we're here to have fun, aren't we? I thought you wanted to show me, since you said we were both in biology and all that. Sure, but after doing this all day, you have to excuse me for not wanting to talk about it. Wasting my time with that guy was just another setback. Not that I didn't already have enough work to do. Even right now, I'm supposed to be working overtime. Give me a tour some other time then. Oh, I will. Oh, thanks for the blood. The results aren't in yet, but I'll let you know when they are. Good, I'm just as curious about the results as you are. It's just human blood. No, you aren't. I am. I'm way curiouser than you are. Curiouser? Is that even a word? Yeah, curiouser and curiouser. That's okay. It is, since an author popularised its use where I come from. Then I'm way more curiouser than you are. Not if I'm the curiousest. Wow. I must weep for the English language. How can they have an English language if they don't have an England in this society? Whatever. At this rate, why don't you just say that the most curiousest... I can't even say that. I'm not sure. I'm not a linguist. Are you? Not exactly. But I have a way with words. My tongue is quite skilled, or so I hear. Some might say cunning. In any case, if you have to work overtime today, does that mean I should wait for you, or do you want me to come back another time? Neither. I think my break should be starting right about now. Coincidence? Okay. That's lucky. It is, isn't it? And that's quite cool actually. Alright, where are we going? I don't know where you're going, but I need coffee. You can tag along if you want. Wow, look at that sass. Sure, why not? No, that's a convincing reason. Or if you're going to be sass, I'm going to be sass. Alright, hope you brought your own money though, because I'm not sharing. I didn't, but everything I purchase here is taken care of by my ambassador status. Freebie is nice. Actually, that opens up some very interesting possibilities. It might, but but I'd rather not do anything too fishy. I don't want to raise any suspicion, you know. Fair point. Well, let's go. After you. We're only going for a coffee. Literally, just the coffee. Here we are. Finally, I can't wait to get some coffee into my system. Oh, it's the Dean. Nice to see you again. Hey, who's your companion? Can't you just take my order? Anna, what? Why you gotta be mean to everyone? Okay, let me try that again. Welcome to our establishment. My name's the Dean. I'll be your waitress today. What can I bring you to? I'll have coffee. Thanks. What can I bring the esteemed gentleperson on the other side of the table? Beer. I'll have a coffee as well, please. Be right back. Wow, Anna's like, what's her problem? I'm here to order something, not to chit chat with the employees. Yeah, she's like, just chill. Just be nicer to people. Oh no, it's fine. If you say so. Here you go. Enjoy. Okay, that's that coffee. So you work in that facility, and your point is, wow, what's your job? I mean, what do you do exactly? We do all kinds of things. The truth is, we just have all kinds of specialised machinery in there, which is used by many different people for many different purposes. The building's owned and run by the council, who oversees the schedule. It's quite handy, since you can go from research to testing and even manufacturing all in the same complex. I started out as a researcher in biology, which is still my main job, but I've been there so long and learned the ins and outs of the building so well that eventually I was asked to take over some managerial duties. Sure, it means more work, but it also allows me to run a personal project every once in a while. Does that sate your curiosity? Sounds like a fascinating place. I'm not sure I'll go that far, but it does give me a lot of opportunities. Oh, I forgot to ask you what you actually plan to do with my blood and the test results. What is this, an interrogation? For fuck's sake, can't we have a chat about anything? I think someone's in a bad mood. Then you must be talking about Adine, the prying waitress, or yourself, because you haven't seen me in a bad mood yet, not even close. Wow, she's the spiky customer, isn't she? Okay, I guess you don't like questions then. I'll finish my drink quietly if that's what you prefer. Sorry, I'm just stressed from all the work lately. I'm not getting much respite from my regular work, overtime, personal projects and other disturbances like that Remy sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. What do you usually do during your free time? Having a good work-life balance is very important, don't you know? I love my job, I really do. Actually, I love it so much that even in my free time, I still do things that usually have to do with biology. As I said, I've got the opportunity to do my own projects sometimes, so that's what I focus on when I get the chance. It would be a shame to pass up the opportunity like that without using it. With the current influx of work though, I rarely leave the facility if I'm not eating or sleeping. Even right now, I'm only on break and have to go back for another shift. Maybe you should do something else, or I don't know, go on a sabbatical or something. Maybe, but right now that's not really an option. It would help if the council weren't constantly sending their lackeys to mess with me. So that wasn't the first time then. No, I suppose I'm on their watch list or something. Wow, that's some paranoia shit coming in. It's a long story, and not one for a first date. Oh, so you're saying this is a date then? Oh yeah. No, I'm saying that even if this was a date, which would be more than whatever this is, it wouldn't be very appropriate. Stories about work aren't very romantic. It's always about work with you though. Come on, you're on a break. Maybe we should do something to take your mind off that. Okay, let's go. Like what? I don't know. Got any other hobbies? Not really. Wow. Yo, waitress, Adine. How can I help you? Do you have anything here to entertain your guests? Any games or other distractions? I'm not sure, let me check. What exactly are you trying to do? Anything to get you to shut up about work, yeah. I'm being cute and spontaneous? Wow. Just wait and you'll see. The anticipation is killing me. Actually, no, it's boredom. It's more for kids, but we don't really have anything else. It's fine, cheers. What we got? A board game? Really? I know it's not. Was it Kanitsky's Textile Merchant? But I suppose it's better than nothing. Textile Merchant? Kanitsky? Not heard of it? Alright, it's a game. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm not convinced that this will accomplish anything, unless your goal is to make me regret this day. It seems to be a trivia game. Do you have a good general knowledge? Do you even know what kind of advanced knowledge I have to memorise and work with every single day? She's so full of herself. Come on, just relax. You better have a good general knowledge. Certainly more than enough to beat a foreigner like you. Wow. If you're so confident, maybe we should make a bet. What you got in mind? Let's say if I win, I'll get to go on a real date with you. No fitting me in during your break, no complaining about everything, and no acting as though you're doing me a favour, especially because it was you who wanted me to meet you in the first place. And if I win, I'll have you come in sometime so I can run more tests on me. Wow, okay. So be it, let's do it, alright? Since it's your idea, it's only fair that I start. How does this work? It seems to be pretty simple. We take turns drawing cards and asking questions until we've both asked a number that we agree on beforehand. Whoever gets more right in the end wins. I don't understand. How many questions shall we have? About 5, okay. Let's make it 3. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but my break won't be for too long either. Alright, let's shoot. I saw mischief in her eyes, her stare piercing, paired with the hint of an arrogant smirk that exposed her anticipation. She seemed confident that she could win and loved every second of it. Yeah, so she's enjoying it already. Slowly, her hand went over the deck of cards and drew the topmost. Oh, card games. Who is cited as one of our most important historians, his work spanning over 20 books, credited with mapping out our entire history since the beginning of sentience. Shit, we had this book in our room. Oh, what was the name? Was it Hazik Arkil? Yeah, let's go with that one. How could you even know something like that? You've only been here for what, a few days? Yeah, I've got it on my shelf. I totally remembered. Maybe you shouldn't underestimate me. Maybe. Yeah, that's right. Let's see how you fare with your first question. Bring it. How far can you walk into the woods? What? That's a bit of an abstract question. Only until the middle. Anything after that and you're walking out of the woods. Oh, nice. A rather weird question though. I suppose I read the right kinds of books growing up. I know most of these trick questions. Okay, what's the second question say? Okay, round 2. What have we got? Okay, if there are 5 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have? What, you mean like 2? Is that a trick question? If there are 5 apples and you take away 3, how many do you have? Is that for real? Oh, if I take away 3, I've got 3. Oh, I see. Guess you know your trick questions. Gotcha. Got it. Alright, apparently so. Okay, here's your question. In which year of our timeline did we gain sentience? 0. At the beginning of our timeline marks the event in which we gain sentience. Right, again, have you played this before? It's a children's game. The questions aren't challenging. Alright, fine. I'll just go ahead and draw the next card. We can end this. Okay, round 3. What have we got? An adventurer who values his life has to choose between 3 rooms to cross. Which one of the following would be the safest? Number 1, a room filled with a poisonous gas. Number 2, a room filled with 100 highly trained assassins. Number 3, a room submerged in water filled with alligators that have not eaten in 8 months. Let's go back. What was the precursor to the question? An adventurer who values his life. If he values his life, he wouldn't even go in. None of these really. That's right, all of the rooms are equally deadly. Alligators can go up to 2 years or more without food, making room number 3 as deadly as the others. The other 2 rooms should not require any explanation. At least according to this card. To be honest, I think the answer's debatable. Don't worry, I'll still count it as the right answer for you. No need to get your tail caught in the door about it. Looks like this is the last question. Oh, I'll just get it over with already. Okay. What is the approximate acceleration speed of a nosediving flyer? Gotta think about that one for a minute. Take your time. I'm just kidding. I still could have calculated it though. Oh, come on. Here's the real question. What is the only substance known to be lighter in its solid form compared to its liquid state? Water. That seems to be correct. Of course it is. Okay, we got all the questions right though, so that's good. Well, it appears to me that our game has ended in a tie. What do you propose? I say we both get our rewards. After all, we each made a good effort to get them. Fine with me. I won't have a spot in the facility to do a test for a while though, so I suppose next time we meet it will be a date. Don't forget what I said earlier about what I expect from you on this date. You better be on your best behaviour. I'll try, yeah, don't be starting arguments with waitresses, for fuck's sake. In any case, I gotta go back to work. My break is just about over. See you soon then? Of course, I'll make sure you deliver your part of the deal. See you soon. Despite all odds, I managed to match her perfect score in the game we played. Even though my bet of forcing her to go on a proper date with me was more to get back at her for her earlier rudeness, I'd not expected this outcome. I was not even sure what I expected from this meeting in the first place, but for now, I was locked into going on a date with her and being her own personal guinea pig. Whether anything good of this would come for this, I wasn't sure. Okay.